Donald Trump has been caught brutally scamming his own followers again with a Herschel Walker fundraising email where everything is meant to look like the money is for Herschel Walker. But by default, only 10% of the donation actually goes to Herschel Walker. You have to see this. Trump is a known scammer. Trump scams his followers all the time. What Trump cares about is what can you do for me now? What money can you give me now? Walker's campaign, reports NBC News, tells Republicans to stop deceptive fundraising in the Georgia runoff. At least 4 committees, one of them associated with Trump, have kept 90% of contributions solicited for Herschel Walker. I will explain to you how this works. And NBC also explains it. The campaign noticed the problem Saturday when former President Donald Trump Save America sent out an email that asked prospective donors to, quote, contribute any amount immediately to the official Georgia runoff fundraising goal and increase your impact by 1,200%. But if donors didn't see a link that said click here for details or to edit allocation, they wouldn't have noticed 90% of the contributions automatically go to the orange menace, Mango Mussolini, Donald Trump, and only 10% go to Walker. This is, we could actually look at this. This is a video put together by Jacob Rabashkin. And what you will see as you click through here is that you check that you want to contribute a certain amount. And then there is this link. In this case, it was $250 that was clicked. There's a link that says click here for details or to edit allocation. If you just click the $250 or whatever amount, and then you look at the allocation, you will see that, in this case, it's $1,000. Of the $1,000 contribution, $900 was automatically allocated to go, wait a second, to Donald Trump. But this was a Herschel Walker fundraising email. And yet, unless you modify it, only 10% of the donation goes to Herschel Walker. NBC News reports that after this was highlighted, Trump's committee changed it to a 50-50 split, a 50-50 split. This is not unique to Herschel Walker. NBC News reports that at least originally in some J.D. Vance fundraising emails and Ted Budd fundraising emails, it was initially also 90-10. Subsequently, some of those were changed. It's the final grift, or maybe not. The real final grift may be running for president again. We just don't know. We'll find out tonight. Or maybe we won't find out tonight. But this is what Donald Trump does. And as I've told you before, Trump doesn't like his followers. Trump doesn't respect his followers. We all know when we think about it, Donald Trump was a rich kid from New York City who spent his life insulating and isolating himself from the very people who now are his supporters. Sure, to some degree, he probably sees them favorably to the extent that they support him. But we've seen very quickly when there isn't anything for them to vote for you for or for them to donate to you for, you flush them 10 or 15 times. Trump cares about his supporters if they might vote for him for something or if they might donate money. And he is now bilking them even more. Trump's plane has been repainted and refreshed and renovated and fixed up so that now it is flying him to rallies once again. These people who support him should say, wait a second, we donated all this money. He became president. He didn't do any of the stuff he said he was going to do. Didn't do the healthcare plan. I still have no healthcare. I have terrible healthcare. He didn't build the wall. He didn't fix trade. He didn't do any of those things. Then he asked me for more money. He lost in 2020. Then he asked me for more money. And now he shows up making terrible endorsements for people that end up losing in 2022 and shows up in a new plane. Did I pay for that plane? Have I been scammed again by this guy? But that is not the way they think it through. That does not seem to occur to them. And we will find out very, very soon whether he still has the political cachet to continue fundraising into 2023. We have a fantastic bonus show for you today. The Senate will act this week to codify same-sex marriage federally. They say they have the votes. Do they? I think they do. We'll talk about what this will mean. Google is paying nearly $392 million to settle a huge location tracking case. I have some personal experience with this, which I will share on today's bonus show.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money. Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
And lastly, even though Kevin McCarthy wants to be the next Speaker of the House, if Republicans indeed take control of the House of Representatives, some Republicans are warning McCarthy, you don't have the votes to be the Speaker of the House. Does he or doesn't he? And if not, could he get them? All of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Sign up at joinpacman.com. Use the coupon code 24starts now to get a beautiful discount. I'll see you then. Check out our sponsor, Shaker and Spoon, the monthly cocktail subscription box that delivers the craft cocktail experience to your door. Each monthly box comes with 3 original recipes created by world-class bartenders with ingredients for 12 cocktails. My favorite is the Blood and Sage. It's part of the vodka-based drinks. It uses herbed sage syrup and blood orange Meyer lemon ginger ale. Delicious, refreshing. I love how Shaker and Spoon includes everything you need, the ingredients, the instructions, right in the box. The recipe is easy to follow. The Blood and Sage made for a very relaxing fall afternoon on the back deck. A lot of fun. With Shaker and Spoon, you don't need to seek out hard-to-find cocktail ingredients or buy full-size containers of things you'll use once. This is way more convenient. Shaker and Spoon introduces you to spirits and flavor combinations you may never have otherwise discovered, and it is a fantastic holiday gift. Give the gift of an awesome experience. Shaker and Spoon giving you $20 off your first box. Go to shakerandspoon.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.